Hey guys, what's going on? Back again with another Call of Duty video. As you can see on the screen, 4 minutes ago, so I'm actually on time now and I was ready. Call of Duty uploaded a tweet and a image of the new roadmap for Mercenaries of Fortune that is coming on June 22nd, as you can see on the screen. And he did include a blog, so I'm going to check it out for the first time. And it looks pretty cool. So here is a blown up image of the roadmap, and just gonna start on the left and work my way to zombies, which usually the top left I believe is usually the heading or the lead story. Most of the time it's actually been zombies, but now it's Warzone because we're getting a new map, a smaller map to get rid of Rebirth. Rebirth is supposed to be overrun by zombies and then nuked, kind of something similar that they've done before, which is good. I mean, it's done before, but it's probably a storyline that a lot of people love. Anything zombies is always going to be, the best angle you can probably go for, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion. Again, everything looks amazing as usual. Again, not to kind of go too much into detail, but it's unfortunate what's going on with Vanguard. A lot of the content creators don't like it because, in my opinion, it's the same thing as Black Ops 4. It's just a little bit too difficult for them on a lot of different angles. But I'm not going to get into it because, again, like I said, I don't want every single video to be negative about toxic YouTubers and content creators and stuff like that. So it's the unfortunate truth, because I just want to point out everything looks nice and cool. I can't wait to see what Warzone's going to have. Hopefully people will love it and won't go the route that they have with Caldera, where they play it and then maybe it's too difficult, too many trees and stuff like that, so they kind of just crap all over it. So I'm just going to go open-minded. Even though I keep in mind what other content creators think about it, I just kind of like to form my own opinion. And I feel sorry for a lot of the content creators that thought making Call of Duty videos were going to be easy, that you could just jump in and have a 10.5 KD or a 5.6 KD. It's difficult. There's a lot of tough players. It's the best of the best. It's not Apex, like I've mentioned before. It's not Fortnite, which is Fortnite's a little bit easier. It's still difficult, but it's still easier. I think people think it's Apex, where you jump in and you don't see another player for like 10 or 15 minutes. You just loot and loot, and that's it. And then you go to the final circle and you fight the team. It's not like that in Call of Duty and Warzone. So content creators have crapped all over it. So I just want to give some context, because again, I want to give the devs and Call of Duty a lot of credit, because everything always looks amazing. The content's always the best content. It's just you have to be the best players to enjoy it. And I feel sorry for the content creators that woke up one day and say, hey, I'm going to be a content creator for Call of Duty, and then realize, oh wait, I actually have to be good at the game. I actually need to have skill. And that, as you know, all started with Black Ops 3 with advanced movement, and it carried over to Black Ops 4. Cold War was easier, so no complaints there. And then now we're in Vanguard, where it's a little bit difficult. So again, so with all that being said, Fortune's Keep is the new map, smaller. I, for one, was looking for something maybe like Hanford Site, kind of some zombies backstory, something that's already inside the Call of Duty lore. But it looks cool. It looks like it's kind of like a Western theme, maybe even cops versus robbers theme, maybe down the road or something like that. Kind of like a modern city. I think it's based in the 70s, I've heard. And some of the locations are going to be Winery, Town, Smuggler's Cove, Keep. And they're also incorporating what looks like some Verdansk stuff into to Warzone. Storage, micro POI, Mercenaries Vault, and reduced vegetation. Yeah, like I just said, I didn't even see that there. I know people are going to think that I planned it, but content creators that are terrible, big channels or small channels, are always going to complain about anything to pass the blame. And the fact is, they're just really bad at the game. They just woke up one day. A lot of them woke up during the pandemic and decided they're just going to be a content creator, then forgot that, oh wait, I actually have to be good. I actually need to practice. So this is one of those fan service things where it's fine for everybody, but it's catering to the big channels. that are terrible and need something to blame. Before it was hackers and cheaters, and you know, if it's not that, then it's stream snipers. If it's not that, it's something else. And active vegetation, it's going to be another complaint why they're bad at the game, and they're just going to blame it on Warzone, not necessarily take responsibility that they need to practice and get better. You won't be the best Call of Duty player in like a month. You need to really practice. Some of them have actually been playing for years, even decades, and they're still terrible. But that's a whole other story. Okay, so other features: armored SUV, ATM, which is cool. That's different. Cash extraction, EMP grenade, black market run. That looks cool. That'd be awesome if they put like a mystery box in Warzone. If that's what they're doing, that's probably one of the best things they could ever do. But I'm not sure. That'd be kind of, you know, wishful thinking. If you open a mystery box to get a weapon, but again, that's not really supply drops, because Warzone doesn't have supply drops. They just have your loadout. But if you open it, and then, actually no, there are supply drops, so never mind. But it does look like a mystery box, which would be kind of cool. If they put it somewhere on the map and you hit the mystery box, and you get like a really overpowered weapon, would be really cool. And that says portable redeploy, which is cool. So those are some of the stuff there. Fortune's Keep Resurgence Mode, Golden Plunder, Titanium Trials Endurance, Rebirth of the Dead. Okay, so that's really cool. That's really cool. I wish that Brutus doesn't really exist in our story in this one, I don't think. But I always loved Blackout because it had Brutus running around along with zombies, and you kill Brutus and you get like really good loot. That I thought was cool. It's a shame that not to get into it, but how Blackout is probably one of the best battle royales that Call of Duty ever made, or like one of those third modes or whatever, fourth modes that they ever made. But it doesn't get enough credit that it does. I know COD Mobile does really well, but that would be really cool because I think Brutus is in COD Mobile. I think I saw him in COD Mobile, but that just made me think about that. I can't wait to try that out. I mean, they should just do like zombies. Nah, that'd be too crazy. I was gonna say your squad versus waves of zombies. That would be kind of cool and different. But I'm sure it's just zombies there while you're trying to kill everybody else. Okay, so June 22nd, Mercenaries of Fortune, USS Texas, 1945. This map has like a love-hate relationship with me because it you can get some good kills and you can get some killed a lot. You know, it's one of those things. I actually really liked World War II zombies. I mean, well, zombies and multiplayer, but I remember that map and I love it. Desolation is a new map that's coming, and Blueprint Gun Game. I always love that because you get these really cool weapons. You get to see them and try them out. So that's really cool. Shinonuma, everybody knows that's coming. New quest and narrative, Wonder Weapon quest, Pack-a-Punch camo, and new story intel and more. Again, Shinonuma is the same fate that's going on with Warzone and multiplayer. Again, same thing that happened Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3. Anything too difficult for content creators, they just crap all over it. Same thing with Shinonuma. You get after wave 10, it gets a little bit difficult. There's just swarms and swarms of zombies and really strong zombies. You don't get any wonder weapons. I said it before, you don't get like 10 wonder weapons. You don't get staffs. You don't get golden sporks, golden shovels, golden helmets. You don't get golden gauntlets. You don't get perkaholics. You don't get kill streaks and stuff like that. So it's bare bones zombies, best of the best players. Everybody else that complains, you just know they're pretty much trash at zombies. So again, it's always the big channels that just complain about everything because they're just terrible. But I'm actually really anxious to try it out. I love jumping into Terra Maledicta and Darren Fang and just kind of bare bones. You know it's going to be difficult, so make sure you're energized when you play and ready and focused, because it's once you get past like wave 10 or so, it gets difficult, and that's why the big content creators don't like it. Operators Butcher, Hendry, Akina, Clown, or Olau, or I don't know. I'll have to look at it at the next page. A UGM it's saying, Vargo, and Violet Stealth Pro Pack. I don't know what that says. And Horseman of the Apocalypse Ultra Skin. Looks pretty cool. So that's kind of what the roadmap looks like. And really quickly, again, I'm just going to recap it. Fortune's Keep, Warzone, taking over Rebirth. A couple locations coming to Caldera that kind of mimic Verdansk or ripped out of Verdansk, putting into Caldera. A bunch of new modes are coming. June 22nd, USS Texas, Desolation, couple maps. Shinonuma. I keep thinking that says like Snowman, which I think was really funny for some reason. Shinonuma, a bunch of stuff for Shinonuma. And okay, so that's that. I'm just gonna click on the blog just in case if it disconnects. You know. Okay, it didn't. Okay, sometimes when I switch pages and open links, the recording device decides that it wants to turn off. I'm not going to read too much, just going to see if there's any new photos. That's that we saw before. That again, well, I don't want to really download it, so that's that. That looks cool. There's some house stealing gold. A couple new weapons and skins. It does look like a Black Ops 4 map, funny enough. I can't remember the name of it, but it definitely could be like a carbon copy of Black Ops 4, which is cool. Maybe they are going for like the Black Ops 4 Blackout style, which would be really crazy if this ends up being really popular. It does look like Black Ops 4, and more like that era. These are some of the locations: Smuggler's Cove, Town. Sometimes I'm wondering if it's like a reimagining of Town from Zombies. That would be really cool. Smuggler's Cove, Keep. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Nah, because I had a theory that maybe they were doing like Stephen King slash. I won't think of his name now. Stanley Kubrick, because. No, I was thinking Keep, like maybe The Caretaker or something like that, but nah, that's a stretch. So maybe they're like hinting at names from like Stanley Kubrick or Stephen King movies and books. Because there's one, The Overlook, I thought maybe like Caretaker or Keep or something like that. But it's something totally different. Winery looks cool. Winery reminds me of Outbreak, because I think there's a winery in Outbreak. Zombies. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Okay, Fortune's Keep Black Market Supply Run Contract. Oh, okay, I see. Helicopters. Oh, okay, that's cool. So they're definitely gonna have that plunder type stuff, so that's awesome. Caldera storage. That's pretty cool. That looks like Zombies Electric Cherry, or remind me of it. A couple more photos. Armed SUV. That looks awesome. ATM. Let's see what the ATM's all about. Searching out ATMs in plunder game modes throughout the match. Funds periodically spawn near ATMs up to a maximal hold, and collect these bags of gold for a major cash boost. That's cool because it gives it like, so people aren't camping. I know that was one of the good things with plunder. Because if you play Warzone, there's a lot of campers. A lot. Even if you're playing customs, people just sit in the building, stare out the window or on the roof, and wait for you to parachute in and just kill you. So I love where there's an objective, so people aren't just camping. If you have to run around and collect gold, that's a plus. Okay, so that's not a mystery box, it's just a buy station. Okay, I see. Rebirth Island, the terminal list. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a tournament. Oh, sponsored by the terminal list. Oh, I see. I guess that's a movie. More on the horizon. Rebirth Island operations to return shortly. For the operators wishing to drop into Rebirth Island, contact appears to have been temporarily lost at the theater of combat. However, oh, I see. So eventually they're going to go back to Rebirth. Oh, okay, I see. So they're just disabling it. So you're going to have 3 choices, which is cool. You're going to have Rebirth, Caldera, and Fortune's Keep. So that's interesting. Oh, here's Shinonuma. Oh, okay, so it is the, whatever that's called. I forget what it's called. So it's going to be in the game. Oh, I forget what it's called. I've been playing too much Mob of the Dead. I'm thinking Blunder Gap, but it's not the Blunder Gap. What is that called again? Oh, I forget. 13 years ago, its original release, World at War, Swamp Classic. Zip lines are going to be back. Okay, and then it jumps into multiplayer. So, as far as Shinonuma, honestly, I don't think they added too much that's different. I think it's really maybe just a touched up remastered version of Shinonuma, which I don't mind. I never complained about anything. So, map guide that's coming. That looks awesome. Swamp of Death and classic round. People are just gonna complain about it. It doesn't matter what they do. That's kind of cool. I can't wait to start using that gun again. I think that's, unless it plays differently. Oh, people are gonna complain because look, she's there. I'm telling you, it's just gonna be difficult. People are just gonna complain about it. And the multiplayer maps, I can't wait to jump back into that. It's gonna be nostalgic, even though it's already been like 5 years, but it's still gonna be nostalgic. Wow, there's actually a lot to go through. Couple new weapons. Wow, there's a lot coming in Season 4. That's crazy. Wait, so what's this now? Oh, that's just the operator. Alright, I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys later.